She's definitely like, you know what? This is the best thing to do today. I'm no longer bored. She is just loving the drama. See, because, when you have information, you have power, as they say. So, hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today is going to be another Sims 4 soap opera let's play of The Rich and the Fabulous. I believe episode 4, if I'm not mistaken. And today I'm going to introduce to you the last family that's a part of this soap opera, which is the Couture family. Now, as you can see, this is their home, and we're just going to say, for argument's sake, that they live in Brindleton Bay. But I think it's pretty clear that this is in Windenburg. But like I said, we're going to pretend like, it's in Brindleton Bay, just another part of Brindleton Bay. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear the jingling of the chimes in the background from my air conditioner. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to hang wind chimes in front of it, but anyways, I apologize. So let's get back to The Rich and the Fabulous. Okay, so in today's episode, we're going to introduce to you the Couture sisters. Now, they are, well, I'm just going to come out and tell you they're vampires, and they're pretty old vampires. They're, I would say, about maybe 1,000 years old, maybe even more than 1,000 years old. I mean, age really isn't a thing when you kind of will live for eternity. But anyways, this is their pretty little home, and this is where they live. And as you can see, they are currently on the computer in their home. The Couture sisters, Model Couture, who's right here, the blonde, and Haute Couture, who's right here, the brunette. Now, you guys are probably wondering what, vampires have to do with The Rich and the Fabulous. Well, these two sisters, like I said, are vampires, but they're more specifically the vampires that the Mars and Tanner's family stole DNA from so that they could become vampires themselves. Model Couture here, the blonde one, she has been blackmailing the Mars and Tanner's family into getting money from them because they stole their DNA without their knowledge. All vampires will know who they sired. So they know that they sired the Mars and Tanner's family, so that's how they know that they stole their DNA without their knowledge. How they knew they were vampires, I don't know, because Haute Couture and Model Couture don't exactly, feed on people out in the public, or at all for that matter, because ew, gross. But also because of the fact that, they don't want people to come barging at their door, trying to stick them in the heart or something. Not that they would be able to do that anyways, because of the, the vampire powers. So even though, Haute Couture and Model Couture are already rich, as you can see there, so they really don't need the money. It's just more or less to kind of scare the Mars and Tanner's family into paying them because of the fact that, again, like I said, they stole their DNA without their knowledge. And Model and Haute Couture, have blackmailed them, saying that if you don't pay us, we're going to tell everybody that, you're experimenting on children in your lab underneath your hovel of a home. And so Mara Mars and Ren Tanners are kind of scared that, they're going to be outed to everybody and, their experiments or whatever. So they're paying them to keep quiet. Now, because the Mara Mars and Ren Tanners are kind of late on the blackmail money payment this month, we're going to have Model call them and, you know, see what's going on. And if there's any funny business where they're like, oh, they don't have the money or something like that, we're going to have her steal the money out of their account because she is really good at programming and hacking. So is Haute Couture. Now, what I want to tell you is that Model Couture, as you may have guessed based on, you know, her name, Model Couture, she's a model, as well as her sister Haute Couture. Now, the difference between them is that Model Couture models like everyday things. Like she does television modeling, she does like hand modeling, foot modeling, she does catalog modeling, she does high-end like Vogue campaign modeling. She does it all. But her sister Haute Couture is more or less a high fashion model, which means she only does like high fashion modeling that's more about the artistry of the clothes and stuff. So like clothes that you would see going on the runway that are like high fashion, you would be like, you know, the clothes that you would be like, who the fuck would wear that out in public? That's the type of clothes that she wears. You know, that's the type of modeling she does. She does more or less runway high fashion modeling, but she also does like high fashion campaigns too. But that's how they differ in their modeling. So let's get into today's story and see how everything goes. Okay, guys, first we're going to have her send a text, and then we're going to have her chat to see, you know. She's going to be like, you know, hey, Mara, where the hell is our payment this month? You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but if it was me and somebody stole my DNA without my knowledge and I found out, you better believe that blackmail would definitely cross my mind. Especially if I knew that they were doing, you know, secret lab experiments in the lab and stuff. It would definitely cross my mind. What? I'm sleeping, call later? Ooh, that was definitely the wrong response. All right, so I guess we're going to have to steal it out of her account. So let's do that. Okay, guys, here she is hacking into Mara Mars and Ren Tanner's bank account because she's like, there's no way that you're going to steal money from us, or there's no way that you're going to not pay us our blackmail payment. So she's like, I'm taking the money, and you know, if you're not going to give it to us, then we're going to take it out of your account. So she's definitely like, I've had enough of this bullshit. So she's going to take it out of their account. Which honestly, I don't blame her, because like, you know, if you're blackmailing somebody, don't you kind of want them to have like the payment on time? As you can see, she's definitely enjoying herself. She's definitely like, you know what? This is the best thing to do today. I'm no longer bored. As you hear that, she's got the money. So, okay, guys, now that we've taken the blackmail money and we're a little bit richer now, it's time to go out drinking with that money. Now, as you may be wondering, Model does like what I told you. She does like modeling work for a living, so that's what she does. But as you might know, modeling can sometimes be like scarce jobs and stuff when you've got tons of people doing modeling gigs or whatever. I mean, they make pretty good money, obviously, because they're like, you know, they have 5 million simoleons. But what I mean is, you know, she doesn't work all the time. It's not like an everyday type of gig. It's like maybe she works once a week, maybe twice every 2 weeks, you know, so maybe like twice a month she gets like modeling gigs, and she gets paid like over, you know, $900,000 per like modeling shoot or picture she takes. But you know, her sister here, Haute Couture, her jobs are even more scarce because she does, you know, high fashion modeling. So that comes around maybe every 3 months or so. And she likes to keep busy, and, you know, she likes to do things. So she has like her social media thing, like Simstagram or whatever, but she also has her job as a stylist. And who does she know as a stylist? Well, she knows Shadow Ravenwood. Now, of course, they don't get along too well because, you know, at the office, they're always butting heads because, you know, Haute Couture's been doing modeling for a long time, so she knows what's in and what's good and what kind of clothes people might want to be, so she makes like a really good stylist. Shadow Couture has been being a stylist too, but hasn't been doing it as long, so they tend to butt heads, you know what I mean? So we're going to invite her to go out and hang out with us. You know, we're going to go, I don't want to say clubbing because that sounds really stupid, but we're going to go out to the bar and to a club because where we're going to go is a club. So I'll have Model make the arrangements and we will be there shortly. Okay, everybody, here we are outside of Club Warehouse. And that is physically the name of the actual club, which is Club Warehouse. And they're out here talking, and even though Model and Haute Couture kind of seem like they're wearing similar outfits, they're actually slightly different except for the coats. But, you know, this is kind of like their upscale, like going to a club outfit. And, you know, that's Shadow's club outfit. And here we are at Club Warehouse. I think I'll kind of give you like an overall of what the building kind of looks like so you guys can see. Also, by the way, this entire building can be found on the gallery. But here's Club Warehouse, where it is an entire club. It is several floors. And as you may be able to guess, there are actual windows on top of the roof that you can actually see in to the club. Now, let's go in and see what it looks like. Whoops. Now, as you can see, there's the dance floor right there, and it has multiple levels. It has the kind of like lounge area right here. It has the kind of like multiple group lounge area, like if you're on a date or something. And then it has the bar. And then, like I said, the roof. Now, there might be a little drama because, like I said, Haute Couture does not really get along well with Shadow Couture. So they may butt heads there a little bit. Right into the club we go, guys. Like I said, this club is a really, it's a really good club. Like lots of people come here, as you can tell. Let's get in here and dance. Did I mention that even though they use their powers and nobody knows that they're vampires, they can always erase people's memory. So here we go. We're gonna watch them dance. Oh, look at them get down. Oh crap. Huh? They definitely look amazing. But these two definitely don't get along. Now, as we're about to see, you know, Haute Couture here is going to be, you know, talking to Shadow Ravenwood, and she's going to be like, look, you have a nice outfit and everything's going good, but you know how like Shadow's kind of like sassy? She's going to be like, look, my outfit's better than yours, and it's always going to be better than yours, you know, because Shadow doesn't really like Haute Couture, because according to Shadow's opinion, Haute Couture is like old style news, and because Shadow thinks, you know, she's new and young, that she's got fresh ideas. Little does she realize, though, that that really does anger Haute Couture, because of the fact that, you know, she is old. You know, she looks like a millennial, but she's like more than 1,000 years old. So it does kind of anger her a little bit, because who else would know more about, you know, fashion and stuff than somebody who's seen all different kinds of fashion throughout history, whereas Shadow has not seen much. So I think they're about to get into a fight here. Because, you know, Haute Couture has just had enough of this bullshit. She's like, look, I get it. You're, you know, she's like, I get it. You think your shit is so great. You're not that great. Oh no, look at everybody on the dance floor watching that. And here Model Couture is just like, you know, living it up as the subsequent DJ. See, everybody saw that she's a vampire. Crap. We're going to have to, we're going to use her vampire power to make them sleep. Because if they sleep, then they might just think that they all passed out and dreamed it. And I think we're going to have to get, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to get Model to help us. Because we don't exactly want everybody to know that we're vampires. I mean, oh my God, look at her face. Kenny, I'm first. She's like, I've never seen a vampire in my life. She's like, oh my God, she's a vampire. And then look at Margaret Roberts, who's part of my Barbie Sims. She's Barbie's mother. She is just loving the drama. She is just loving the drama. And then over here, this is what is so funny to me. Model is just literally like in her own world, just DJing it up. She's like, huh? Okay, so we're going to have her help us. Okay, so let's watch as they pretty much, what do you call it? Mesmerize everybody and get them to sleep so that, you know, they don't go running and bragging saying, look, these girls are vampires. You know what I mean? Oh, there goes one. Uh-oh. People are starting to leave, guys. You may want to hurry up. Oh my God. I don't think they're going to be able to get everybody. How the hell did she do that? She's doing that all the way from here? This is so glitching right now. Alright, let's see. Did anybody else leave, or are they all kind of like passed out? I mean, whenever you've got two vampires with powers and they have strong personalities, things like this tend to happen. Okay. She's in the men's bathroom. Now she's going to have to cause him to go to sleep too. And everybody will just believe like maybe it was a gas leak or something and they all passed out or whatever. Because when they get up, they're going to be all scared and they're going to leave. Well, where did Shadow Ravenwood go? That's what I don't want to know. Where the hell did she go? Did she literally abandon us here? That bitch. I think she abandoned us here. Oh no, we're going to have to deal with this because I don't know where she went. Did she go home? He's going to walk in and be like, what the fuck? Why are all these people like passed out? I don't know where Shadow Raven... Oh my God. Do you guys see who it is? It's Mara Mars. Oh my God. She picked the wrong time to come to this club. Okay guys, here we are. Model's like, you know what? I've had enough of this bullshit. You missed your payment. And not only did you miss your payment, but you sat and, you know, you sat and missed the payment. And you stole our DNA without our permission. And, you know, Marmar's like, I can't believe you would, you know, talk to me like that. How dare you? Haute Couture's like, this is not the time. You are going to listen to us and you're going to make sure those payments come in on time. Because this is ridiculous that, like, you stole our DNA. I mean, shit. And then, of course, Mara's, I don't think, taking it seriously. But Haute Couture is going to make sure she takes it seriously. She's like, you stole our DNA, and look, we're not afraid to tell everybody what fucking shit you're doing in your basement of your hovel home. So, yeah. See, Haute's like, we're not afraid to tell everybody. See. She's like, don't fuck with us. Get the payments in on time, bitch. But I think they've had fun for the night, so it's time for them to go home. Now, before they actually go home per se, they came home to change outfits. So let's have Model Couture change into her, we'll have her change into what I like to call her, like, what kind of looks like her, like almost robber outfit, like, or like secret agent outfit is kind of what it looks like to me a little bit. It's more like a secret agent outfit. We'll have Haute Couture change into her kind of like her red like summer outfit. See, this is her outfit. Kind of reminds me of 4th of July with the shoes, but whatever. Cool, she still looks amazing. What I was going to say was that while they were at the club, Shadow Ravenwood let it slip that, you know, she's having a private investigator look into her husband. Now, she let this slip to Model Couture, not Haute Couture, because like I said, Haute Couture, them two are not really friends because they're like work enemies. But Model Couture and Shadow Ravenwood are actually really good friends. So Shadow Ravenwood let it slip to Model Couture that she's having, you know, private investigator Chet Noir look into the Ravenwood family because, you know, Shadow was kind of like subtly, but not really subtly asking, you know, like Model what she knew about the Ravenwood family. Also, by the way, I'm sure many of you who watch the series probably are like, why does this bitch not know anything about the family? Why does she care to know? Well, like I said, it's a mystery. She married into the family because they were rich and because of the intrigue that the family has. And she wants to know more about the family. So what Model and Haute Couture are going to do is they're going to transform. They're not transform, but they're going to change into like their, you know, kind of like secret agent, like, you know, summertime outfit type like deals. And they're going to go over to Chet Noir's place and they're going to, you know, mesmerize him into telling them the information about what he's found out thus far about the Ravenwood family. Because the more, I don't want to say that they're going to blackmail everybody, but the more that the, you know, Couture sisters have on people, the upper hands they have on people. Because you know how, you know, rich people can be where they like to backstab each other. And because, you know, because Couture and, because, you know, Model and Haute Couture, they've been around for centuries. So they know, you know, the game of like when people are, you know, wanting to get information from you so they can use it against you later. So they've been through this many times. So they know lots of things. So we'll meet you when we get to their residence. And then I think I'll wrap up the episode. Okay, guys, so here we are at the Noir residence, and we're going to have Model Couture and Haute Couture mesmerize them and give them kind of like an illusion that makes Chet Noir and his brother seem like they're talking to one another when really they're going to be talking to Haute Couture and Model Couture about the stuff that they found out about the Ravenwood family. Okay, guys, here goes Haute Couture. She's going to cause a hallucination to Chet's brother, Cormac Noir, because Chet's not home, which I think he was just at the club. So the fact he left his brother at home by himself, I mean, come on, could have at least invited him. So what Model's going to do is she's going to get on the computer and she's going to look up, files and stuff. Okay, guys, so Haute Couture is sitting and listening to what Cormac is saying about their investigation, and Model over here is looking into their files about what they learned about, the Ravenwood family. She's over here like, I'm just going to casually send everything that you have on the Ravenwood family and send it to our computer at home so that, I have information. Because as they say, information is the best thing to have. Because, when you have information, you have power, as they say. So he's just spitting out everything to Haute Couture, and she's looking at books and looking around, and she's listening because he thinks he's talking to Chet Noir. And Model here is, on here, getting all their file information, making copies of it, and then sending it to herself. So, with that, I think it's time for them to go home. Okay, guys, so here we are back at the Couture family home. And we're going to end this episode with them watching television and looking absolutely amazing. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that the reason why they're able to go out into the world during daytime is because they have these rings on their fingers, which are magical rings, kind of like the Vampire Diaries magic rings that allow them to go out in sunlight. It blocks the sunlight from hurting them. So we are going to end on this episode 4 of The Rich and the Fabulous with the Couture sisters. And I will see you guys for another episode of my Sims 4 soap opera Let's Play, The Rich and the Fabulous. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.